Hello, I'm Danny from Project Ford UK and welcome back to my top 5 Fords on eBay this week. This week's a bit of a special one, and in episode 5 it's going to be a Mark 6 Escort RS2000 special. First on the list in this week's RS2000 special is this 1996 P-Reg RS2000. This Escort has had just one previous owner and on its last MOT had the mileage recorded at 110,690 miles. Registered near Reading on Monday the 5th of August 1996, at first glance this one looks in lovely condition. In the listing, this Mark 6 Escort RS2000 is said to be totally standard, and the only changes made are a chrome tailpipe and an upgrade to this car stereo, but the original is included. Apparently one of the last Mark 6 RS2000s off the production line. Over the last 2 years everything the car has needed has been done, starting off with a trip to the garage for a complete check-up and full service. Then in 2015 the car was stripped, doors off, seats removed, rubbers and seals and carpets removed. The inner and outer sills have been replaced along with a small patch on the floor pan. Not to mention the old battery tray completely removed and replaced. The car has been treated to a full respray in its original radiant red and described as a proper 2000 job and not a cheap flick over. The listing goes on and really needs to be read to appreciate the effort that has gone into this increasingly popular car, currently on an auction style listing starting at £5,000 and ending in one day. I really like the look of this one and the detail the seller has gone to in the listing. As always, the link is in the description. Second on the list is this beautiful aubergine 2-wheel drive Mark 6 RS2000. Listed at £6,995 with strictly no offers. You can save yourself a few quid on the one I featured in episode 3, which is listed at £17,500 with 11,000 miles. As you can see in the pictures, this car is in superb condition, and although I like the car standard, I have to admit the wheels do not offend me. The interior of the car is in amazing condition and there seems to be little or no wear to the bolsters, which is contributed to by the low mileage of just 54,000 miles. The listing says the last owner had the pleasure of this RS2000 for 12 years and only covered 6,000 miles. All bolsters, carpets and plastics are in perfect order. The car is supplied with 3 keys, original service and handbooks and an accompanying folder full of paperwork. It has just been MOT'd and serviced and viewing is advised. You can check this beauty out by clicking the link in the description below. In at number 3 is the first RS2000 4x4 on the list, finished in radiant red and having a recorded mileage of 57,730 on the last MOT. This looks like a good solid example. First registered on Friday the 31st of May 1996 near Oxford, this RS2000 has had just 4 previous owners and is up for £8,995. I like a good detailed listing, and this is another well written one. The seller describes the car as having all original panels and being HPI clear. As always, my advice is always to go and view a car if possible, but sometimes you just have to take a risk. The seller goes on to say how he has no children and no expense has been spared on this car. He has every MOT from new. This is a great way to verify the mileage, as I am sure online only goes back about 10 years. It comes with an extensive history folder and has a full raven leather interior, electric sunroof, original Ford stereo and a 6-disc shuttle under the passenger seat. As you can see, the only thing that lets this car down in the pictures is the wheels, which do need a refurb. This seems to be a genuine reason for sale due to storage issues, and the seller lists all contact details in the listing. Click the link in the description below and have a look at this lovely motor yourself. Now this next RS2000 on the list has caused a little stir on Facebook, with it being listed as totally standard and a few people picking up on the gear knob and the indicators cut into the front bumper. These people were not being funny and are RS2000 owners, but just made a point that the car should have been listed with subtle modifications and not as totally standard. Anyway, this Ford Escort Mark 6 RS2000 4x4 was registered on the 16th of May 1996. It's had 4 previous owners, a recorded mileage of 63,581 miles on the last MOT, and is currently for sale for £9,995. Now, a quick check shows this car was listed for sale in October 2017 for £6,995, then listed again with its current pictures in December 2017 at £8,995 before then being put up to £9,995 recently. With the owners not changing, I wonder if a trader has snapped this car up, give it a good clean and detailing, and relisted it and trying the look. Listed as coming in rare petrol blue with Raven Recaro seats and completely standard bar the front bumper indicators, which are probably due to the car having twin headlamps at some point in its life. The car comes with a full service history with 20 stamps, original handbook, 3 keys including master key, and all old MOTs, and drives very well. Any inspection welcome, and again the link is in the description below. I love the look of this, and the indicators in the front bumper do not bother me at all. The colour sits so nice on this car too, but for £9,995 I'd want it to be showroom factory condition. Now to the last car on the list and probably my favourite. I'm not saying this is the best on the list, but I love to buy a car you can do a few things to, and for £4,999 this car is more in my budget. This Escort RS2000 was registered Monday the 5th of August in 1996 near Chelmsford, has had 2 previous owners, and on the last MOT had a recorded mileage of 103,518 miles. Now looking back on the previous MOTs, the car has suffered from corrosion in the usual places, so sometimes it's better to go and see the car in the flesh, get on your hands and knees with a torch and see how well the work has been carried out. The car is listed as being owned by the same family since 1998 and has a new MOT and is unmolested. The seller really stresses how the car is totally stock as it came from the factory, absolutely no go faster bits added and no boy racers ragging it around. Listed as overall a nice clean example, and for the money I don't think it's a bad buy at all. It can just be a little confusing sometimes as the prices vary so much on these cars as you've seen in this video. That about wraps this MK6 RS2000 episode up. Please check out my other videos and please make sure you hit that like button and hit the subscribe button too. Which RS2000 was your favourite this week? What Ford would you like me to do a special on in the future? As always, leave your comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.